Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the GMS apostles and elders who rule well. Peace, love, and safety to all the Akim out there preaching this word with all truth and sincerity. Today's lesson, through the Spirit, hopefully, I call it, fighting Satan, staying in the Spirit, and fighting the flesh. It's all in one, man, because all of it goes together, all right? And I'm going to read again, starting at Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and in the power of his might, all right? If you want to, things are going to get sent our way, meaning spiritually, meaning of a different realm, you could say. Demons, it's going to be throwing, Satan's going to be throwing things at us. The more we incline in the spirit and the more we get closer to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he's going to throw more things at us. They're going to get stronger and stronger, all right? And it says, be strong, be strong in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because if you have your power next to you, you will always prevail. You got to stay in the spirit, And it says, finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Now, what is the power of his might? That's his word. And I'm going to get a quick precept to that, all right? In Hebrews, we can go to 4. And y'all brothers know what I'm about to pull out. Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. His word is powerful, all right? So the power of his might is his word. You got to be always indulged or always meditating, like it tells you in the book of Psalm. I want to say the first chapter, meditating, meditate on his word and feed your spirit, For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. All right, let's go back to Ephesians. Ephesians 6. All right. So finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because, the devil is a so-called white man Esau, all right? And his wiles, he's like Wile E. Coyote. He's always trying to trick. He's always trying to, make you fall off. He's trying to trap you all the time, all right? Put on the whole armor of the Most High. And that goes back to being strong in the Lord. By putting on his armor, all right? And you will be protected. You, back in, when a knight went out to go fight, do you think he went out there and just his sackcloth or whatnot, his underwear? No, he put on his armor and brought his sword and shield and went out to battle. He put on the armor so he can stand against other weapons. Now, that's it's a carnal level, but it's just an example. Going to verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. But it says also in verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right. Those are not what we wrestle against. I'm going to go and get another precept real quick. In 2 Corinthians, it'll go into a little bit what I'm talking about. All right. The 10th chapter, we're going to start at verse 3. All right. For we walk in the flesh. So physically, yes. For simple-minded people, yes, we are in the flesh. All right. We have skin, all that good stuff. All right. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. All right. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Okay. You go to that word carnal, man, it means like fleshly. All right. Dealing with the flesh. All right. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Because what did it tell you in Ephesians? You know, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness, you know, and we can't battle principalities, powers against powers fleshly. We can't deal with that carnally. We have to deal with that on a spiritual aspect. That's why you have to stay in the spirit. You have to stay in the spirit to stand against the wiles of this damn devil, because Esau prays to his power on the satanic level. That's who he runs to. That's his pillar. Our pillar is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and we can fight those things off. All right. But mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, because Satan will send them damn demons, the demon of doubt. That's a main one that I know a lot of brothers deal with, you know. He'll send those imaginations, and you got to fight that off with the power and the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and use his, and the spirit is his words, you know what I'm saying? And every high thing that exalted himself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bring it into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. So, see, you need Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You need his spirit. You need his word to stay in the spirit, to fight off Satan and his little minions, you know, and to fight this flesh. All right. I'm going to go to Galatians. Galatians 5. Let's see. We're going to start at 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit. You're supposed to stay in the spirit, you know? Everyday activities, always stay in the spirit. Always have your mind meditating, or be meditating on it. Matter of fact, I'm just going to try to go get that real quick, because I'm always bringing out that word meditate. And Lord willing, you know, I can pull that up. It says Psalms 1 and 2, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. This is supposed to be on you day and night, man. When you put that armor on, you can't take it off. If you take that armor off, you'll be a buffet to these demons, man. You'll start going off and ultimately fall off. All right. Let's get it. 16. All right. Then I say, then walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. All right. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would, you know. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right. Your spirit wants to do one thing. It wants to chase after and have the eye on the prize. It wants to be after Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know. It wants to strive for perfection. what does that say in Matthew? Salat Akim is just certain things are coming to me. Is it 5? Be ye there, Matthew 5:48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. You want to strive for perfection, man, and you're not gonna get to that if you don't have that armor on, man. You'll get attacked. All right. I'm gonna reread and go all the way through. All right. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. The flesh is against the Spirit against the flesh. The flesh is always trying to get you to go off, and that's what Satan uses, because he knows what you like. He'll send a bad-looking woman toward you, money, cars, clothes, whatever it is that, in the flesh that you have an attraction to, Let's go to Romans. Salat. Romans chapter 8. Paul was speaking, man, because he was in the Spirit, man. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. So be in the Spirit, man, because the Spirit warreth against the flesh, man. You don't want to be of the flesh. And it's going to he's going to make his point going on. Verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death. All right. So if you're of flesh, you're of death. All right. Esau is a very carnal man. He promotes death and not life. When you're spiritual, you promote life. That's why we're out there in the highways and byways promoting life and trying to wake up the elect 144 and get the 1/3 out of here so we can be in the kingdom and have a life. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. There you go, man. Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High. And ultimately, if you're carnal, you don't have faith. If you're carnal, you do not have faith. I'm going to keep reading. All right. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. Verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. And like I said, if you're carnal, you're of the flesh, and you're not spiritual, you have no faith. All right. And to justify that, I'm going to go to Hebrew chapter 11. All right. Verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. So if you're carnal, it's impossible to please him because you have no faith ultimately. All right. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. That's his name, Yahweh. And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Triple D, death, destruction, and diligence. You have to diligently seek him. You have to have the armor on at all times and use the power of his might, his word, to withstand the wiles of the devil, these principalities, demons, and powers. All right, to fight off Satan. All right, you have to. And get a good account. Matthew 4:1-11, man. Yahushua was in the Spirit. He was not carnal. He was not of the flesh. And he fought off the demon Satan. You got to remember, he was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Said he was a hungered man. But also the scripture said he was a austere man. He was a hard man. So it's going to be hard to break him down because he had the power and he had the armor of the Most High, his Father. All right. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elder GMS. Peace, love, salutations to the first fruit, elect 144. Shalom.